I'm going to go over the 2025 NCAA tournament bracket for Division One men's basketball. Apologize for looking at it because I cannot memorize all this stuff. And I will recap all the games from the first two rounds, like to the Sweet 16. Then after the Sweet 16, I'll recap the Elite after the Elite Eight round as well, like each two games, and of course I'll do recap both Final Four games and the national championship as well, upsets as well. In addition, I will preview some Sweet 16 games, a few Elite Eights games, of course the Final Four and the national championship, regardless on who it is. And I know there's some debates about some teams that shouldn't be in while others got left out. But I'm not going to go over that. Y'all could discuss that on your own. So the days of the games. First four, March 18th, March 19th. First round, March 20th, March 21st. Second round, March 22nd, March 23rd, March 27th, March 28th are the Sweet 16 games. Of course, Elite 8, March 29th, March 30th. Final Four, April 5th, then for both of those games, and April 7th is the national championship, which will be played in Dayton, Ohio. I mean, for the first four, by the way. And it's going to be the Final Four games are in San Antonio, Texas. And y'all could check out the times for the games on the ESPN app. Go to the men's basketball NCAA tournament and all that. I'm just going to go over like the matchups here. So I'm going to start with the Auburn side of things. Like Auburn's like going to take on the 16 seed either Alabama State or St. Francis. Of course, the 8 seed Louisville and the 9 seed Creighton will play each other. Both of those games on March 20th. Of course, the winners of those two games will play on March 22nd. Of course. Now in Denver, like the 4 seed Texas A&M will take on the 13 seed Yale, while the 5 seed Michigan will take on the 12 seed UC San Diego. Of course, both winners of those two games will play each other on March 22nd. After all, the 3 seed Iowa State will take on the 14 seed Lipscomb, and I know Iowa State will be without Keyshawn Gilbert for the rest of the year. Just to let you know. The 6 seed Ole Miss will take on the winner of the 11 seed play-in game of San Diego State and North Carolina on March 20th. And of course, the both Ole Miss and Iowa State games on March 21st. Of course, the winners of each other will play on the 23rd. In the round of 32, the 2 seed Michigan State will take on the 15 seed Bryant on March 21st. The 7 seed Marquette will take on the 10 seed New Mexico on March 21st. Of course, the next game is March 23rd. So that's automatically implied, like 2 days from now. Now I'm going to go to the Florida side of things. By the way, the Michigan State stuff is in Marquette games are in Cleveland, while Iowa State and Ole Miss games in Milwaukee. So just to make that clear. Now Florida is in their section is in Raleigh, March 21st for their game against 16 seed Norfolk State. 8 seed UConn will take on the 9 seed Oklahoma on the 21st. In Seattle, the 4 seed Maryland will take on the 13 seed Grand Canyon University. Of course, the 5 seed Memphis will take on the 12 seed Colorado State. Both of those games in Seattle. The 3 seed Texas Tech will play in Wichita and to take on the 14 seed UNC Wilmington. The 11 seed Missouri will take on 6 seed Missouri will take on the 11 seed Drake on March 20th, but for both of those games. Now in Providence, the 2 seed Johns will take on the 15 seed Omaha on March 20th. The 7 seed Kansas will take on Arkansas 10 seed Arkansas on March 20th. So that's just one side of the bracket here. Of course. Now, the 1 seed Duke will take on the winner of either American or Mount St. Mary's on March 21st, and it'll be in Raleigh, North Carolina. The 8 seed Mississippi State will take on the 9 seed Baylor on March 21st. The 5 seed Oregon will take on the 12 seed Liberty on March 21st in Seattle. Same thing goes for the 4 seed Arizona will take on the 13 seed Akron. Now in Denver are the following 2 games. Wisconsin, the 3 seed, will take on the 14 seed Montana on March 20th. Same thing on March 20th. The 6 seed BYU will take on 11 seed VCU, as in Virginia Commonwealth University. Now in Cleveland, the 2 seed Alabama will take on the 15 seed Robert Morris. The 7 seed Mount St. Mary's in California will take on the 10 seed Vanderbilt on March 21st. And Alabama's on March 21st, by the way. The 1 seed Houston will take on SIUE, or the 16 seed in Wichita, Kansas. The 8-9 matchup is Gonzaga as the 8. 9 is Georgia on March 20th. Now in Providence, the 4 seed Purdue will take on the 13 seed High Point. The 5 seed Clemson will take on McNeese State as the 12 seed. That's one of those dangerous matchups right there, in my opinion. Now, in the 6 in Milwaukee here, the 3 seed Kentucky will take on the 14 seed Troy. The 6 seed Illinois will take on the winner of the Texas Xavier game, since that is a play-in game. And now the last part is in Lexington. The 2 seed Tennessee will take on the 15 seed Wofford. The 7 seed UCLA will take on the 10 seed Utah State on March 20th for both of those games. And the Illinois and Kentucky games, by the way, are on March 21st. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens, because there's going to be somebody that makes a run unexpectedly. And, this is the best time of the year for Division I men's basketball here. It's March Madness. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. Some of my this course like video, comment video, really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. Some more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. And by the way, the Auburn is the South region, which will be played in Atlanta for both the Sweet 16 and Elite 8 games. That's on March 30th for sure. The West Regional will be on San Francisco, March 29th for the final. Of course, March 28th is the Sweet 16 game for the Atlanta Regional. 27th is the semifinal games in the Regional in San Francisco. The East region is in New York on March 27th for the Sweet 16, March 29th for the Elite 8, March 28th and for Sweet 16 games, and March 30th for the Elite 8 games for in the Midwest regional in Indianapolis. So just a quick heads up there too. Of course, the Final Four is in San Antonio, Texas.